Please remain standing for the invocation followed by the pledge. Dear Lord, we come to you tonight and ask you to wrap your loving arms around this group of graduating seniors. I pray for each individual here tonight, including parents who anxiously watch as their child moves into the next phase of life. Help these seniors to make life decisions that are guided by you and pleasing to their loved ones. Thank you for the many blessings you have already bestowed upon us all and for the ones you will continue to bestow. In Jesus' name I pray, amen. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Good evening, and welcome to the commencement ceremony for the Southwest Georgia Academy Class of 2020. As we all know, things are a little different here tonight. However, it is still a special night for these graduates that you see before you. Over the last few months, I know our current world situation has taught us all to appreciate little things in life that we often take for granted. Tonight, I know without a doubt that this group of high school graduates will walk out of this gym more determined, more responsible, and in turn, more stronger because of the challenges they have been faced with. As I said in a letter to you parents a few weeks ago, this class will be stronger, not only in themselves, but in their faith, in knowing that, as C.S. Lewis said, hardships often prepare ordinary people for an extraordinary destiny. I want to thank each of you for being here tonight and allowing me to be a part of your child's life throughout the years. I will begin the ceremony tonight by introducing the top 3 honor graduates who will now make their speeches. Savannah Reese Davis, first honor graduate, will speak first. Then Ethan Min Pham, second honor graduate, followed by Bridget Denise Peterson, third honor graduate.
Good evening, family, faculty, and fellow graduates. Thank you all for attending one of the most meaningful nights of our lives. This is the night we say goodbye to the life that we've known for over a decade. I'd like to tell you all about an interaction I had with a teacher here at SGA. I was in about the 10th grade. In between classes, I struck up a conversation with Miss Debbie Ray, a former teacher at SGA. She lit up as she told me about how the night she graduated was one of the best, most memorable nights of her life. She told me enthusiastically that she had never felt so free. She felt like the entire world was hers for the taking. For the first time, I felt truly hopeful about high school. Ever since, I've been extremely excited for graduation night. This is not exactly what I pictured, of course, but I still feel exactly like she said, free and like the world is mine for the taking. This is not to say I'm not sad tonight. Just because I feel free does not mean I won't miss this place. I'm sure that my classmates will agree with me when I say that we'll always miss how rowdy we would get in Mr. Woodham's class or talking politics with Miss Jan. All of us one-act play and literary kids will miss Miss Brianna's warmth, kindness, patience, and passion. I personally will miss Miss Peggy always calling me pretty, and how Mr. Darnell and Mr. Tracy would always say hello. Thank you to all of our teachers and the custodians for their hard work and for giving me these memories to carry with me for the rest of my life. So it's not really that the feeling of freedom comes from leaving SGA behind as much as it comes from knowing that all our hard work has paid off. All these years of school, while fun and somewhat carefree, have been hard on us in unique ways. This developmental time has been full of big changes for us. We are hardly the kids we were when we first started freshman year, and all the changing and working we've been through since has left us ready to move on to bigger things. Of course, I can't talk about all that we've been through without thanking our families. I'd like to personally thank my mama and dad, who have put up with my craziness the most. My little sister Alex, who has many more years of school to enjoy, God bless her soul. And my grandmother, for being at every event of Alex's and mine that she could. I'd like to address my classmates now. I'm so proud to be graduating with all of you. I'd like to leave you with this. You are free now, so don't waste any time. You are freer now than you ever have been, and perhaps ever will be. You are all adults, fresh out of high school, and free to do whatever you want to do. Sure, there are still consequences to your actions, and you still have to answer to your parents. However, from now on, you have much more control over the steering wheel of your life. The amount of things you can do and places you can go just increased tenfold. So no matter where you go or what you do after graduation, make sure you aren't wasting any time doing what others want you to do rather than what you want to do. One of the worst things you can do with time is waste it. So please do not fall victim to the idea that you owe anyone your freedom. There's a poem by Aaron Hansen that I want to leave all of you with, and I hope it inspires you to do anything and everything that you want to do. There is freedom waiting for you on the breezes of the sky, and you ask, what if I fall? Oh, but my darling, what if you fly? Thank you all again for coming tonight, and go Warriors!
You know, I'm gonna miss this place, this school. Each place holds so many memories. The classrooms, the hallways, even this gym. Right under those bleachers, there's some tape stuck on the ground. I'm not even sure if it's still there anymore, but in middle school, that's where we played Foursquare. I remember whoever had the ball first could serve. And after we did our daily exercises, we'd just race over to that closet in that hallway. First door on the left. On the right. It's on the right, yeah. I remember Coach Woody would get onto us for taking stuff out of that closet without his permission. And as selfish as it sounds, whoever had the ball last had to put it up. And whenever we heard that whistle, we just book it. We just ran for it, straight to the locker room. Whoever was still standing there last had to put it away. I can remember racing to that water fountain after doing whatever physical activity. And I remember whenever it rained, instead of running laps around the track, we just run laps around the court instead. I remember whenever the court was freshly waxed, it looked so glossy, it seemed like you could just slide across it on your feet. You can't, by the way. I remember the windmills, the waybacks, and the jumping jacks from elementary. And that net right there. I can remember the first time that I was able to touch it. Just barely though, it just grazed my finger, but it didn't really mean much, but to me it meant a lot. It was an accomplishment, like a milestone. It was then that I realized that I was growing up and that things were changing. I had a similar experience whenever my mom had asked me to open something for her, and I've done this in the past, but this time it just hit different. Because it was really bizarre, and it was a really strange feeling. I was just like, wow, already? And when you're a kid, usually you go up to your mom and you're like, hey, open this for me, or like, can you reach that, or can you pick me up? Can you carry me around? And in that moment, I realized that I could pick her up and carry her around. I'm sure you've all heard the expression that time flies, and realistically speaking, time is pretty constant. Well, on our planet anyway. Time is pretty much the same for everyone here. We just don't realize that it's passing. It's when we look back that we realize how much has actually happened. And when we're in that moment, we don't realize the seconds that are passing by. I'm amazed at the fact that I've already lived 18 years of my life. And I can't imagine how some of you must feel. 18 years, I've done the calculations. That's 6,500 days, 160,000 hours, about 9.5 million minutes, or 550 million seconds. And it's still ticking by right now. 550 million in one, 550 million in two. To finish, wait, let's get the page. This school has had a much larger impact on my life than I realized. I go here 8 hours a day, 5 days a week, 36 weeks a year, for the last 13 years, and that's a huge part of my life. And I've created so many memories in this time span. Memories aren't something that should be taken for granted. They're not just events that happened in the past, they're much more than that. Your memories are a part of who you are. And the collective memories of a person make that person. I've had good memories and bad memories here, but none of that really matters. I'm just glad that it happened, because these memories are a part of who I am. And without them, I wouldn't be the person that I am today. To finish, I just want to say thank you to the people in my life and in my memories. First, I want to thank my teachers. They've been with us through thick and thin, and they put a lot of hard work in order to prepare us for the next stage in our lives, and I appreciate everything that they do. Second, I want to thank my friends. Now, normally I wouldn't admit this in any other circumstance, but because usually we always play it off, or we always pretend like we don't care. But jokes aside, no irony, I'm gonna miss you guys so much. I'm gonna miss all of you. Lastly, I want to say thank you to my parents, especially my mom, because she did the disciplining. So she's the one that encouraged me to try my very best, and she's the one that's always been there when I needed her. And without her, I wouldn't be half the person that I am today. I've spent 13 years of my life at SGA, and during this time I've shown concerns as well as excitement. I've laughed here, I've cried here, I'm probably going to do it now. I've had a lot of fun, and if there were a way to relive it, I'd do it all over again. To my school, my friends, and my family, thank you for being part of my life. And thank you for being part of my memories. Thank you for making me, me.
As the third honor graduate of the Southwest Georgia Academy Class of 2020, I would first like to thank my family for choosing to send me to such an amazing school filled with amazing people. I'm sure you all have heard the phrase, "It takes a village to raise a child." Well, I definitely have a large village to thank for making me into the person I am today. Thank you to the administration, Coach D, Miss Leslie, Coach B, and Miss Becky, for not only making this graduation ceremony possible, but for everything you all do to make SGA the best it can be. As for my teachers, thank you all for pushing me to do my best. I specifically want to thank Miss Amy Tucker, my first teacher, for stressing the importance of organization. It is certainly the key to success. And Miss Jan Calhoun, my last teacher, for not only supporting me inside the walls of SGA, but on the pageant stage as well. Class of 2020, thank you so much for being the best class a girl could ask for. Along with the graduation gifts I gave to my class, I included a special thank you note thanking them for the memories we have shared over the years, and mentioning a specific memory with each person. Tonight, I would like to share with all of you some of my fondest memories during my time at SGA. My goal tonight is to make you laugh instead of cry, and myself as well. My very first memory at SGA is the day my Mimi took me to the front office to register me for kindergarten. I remember being too short to see over the desk, but I pulled myself up to ask the secretary if I was going to have to do any really hard work. She said no, and boy was her answer incorrect. Some of my favorite elementary school memories took place in Miss Terry Lawrence's class. We had so many fun field trips and activities throughout the school year that all ended up as what we all know as the famous Georgia Notebook. During middle school, many of our good times were made in Mr. LaGuardia's trailer, too many to count. From playing the instruments while he was out of the room to the many pranks that we played on him, we were always laughing in there. Once upon a time, Abigail thought it would be hilarious to turn the bass guitar volume to the max and almost blow the speakers out in one fell swoop. And who can forget the time Mr. LaGuardia busted the window with his bare hands trying to kill a wasp? Needless to say, most of these times ended in us getting a lecture or getting in trouble. I'll never forget when Ellie and I played our first state tennis match in 8th grade, coached by Mr. LaGuardia. We introduced ourselves to our opponents before the match began, and the girls seemed intimidated that we were only in 8th grade on the varsity team. About 2 minutes into the match, they realized there was nothing to be intimidated by. Also, at some point during our 8th grade year, sorry Sam, I guess Coach Todd's 85-degree classroom was too much for Sam, and he yacked all over his desk. Quite unforgettable. While I cherished all of my elementary and middle school memories, my high school memories are by far the best. Many of these were made our freshman year. This was the year we realized that driving with your parents is not cool. The year that the class met a bearded guy named Aiden Bruner at a pool party and thought he was 25. And the year we all got Chromebooks only to crack them, drop them, or forget to charge them. Also, freshman year is when I joined the varsity cheer squad, which has been by far one of the best experiences in my life. Sophomore year was the best, specifically during football season. For the first time, I knew what it felt like to cheer on the winning team. Not just a winning team, a region winning team. And finally, after 16 long years, I was in possession of a car and a license. Junior year was tough with a capital T, and I can honestly say I could not have made it through without Casey and Ethan's help. Last but not least, our senior year. The memories made this year will last a lifetime. Our sports program has thrived this past year. Softball, football, girls and boys basketball, I could go on and on. And I'll never forget watching the football team win region and raise that trophy this year. It was a great day to be a cheerleader. Our girls softball team making it to the championship was unforgettable. But I have to say, one of my favorite sports-related memories of this year was the night our girls basketball team beat Westwood. I know the feeling on the court had to be one of a kind, but the feeling from the stands was pretty good too. I pity anyone who wasn't there to see it. As our senior year came to a screeching halt, the class of 2020 continued to make memories despite our situation. And as these memory-filled years come to a close, I cannot thank the class of 2020 enough for the good times. We have most definitely had our ups and downs, but each experience has molded my character to make me the best person I can be. Thank you, SGA, for everything.
It is my pleasure to now present the senior class of 2020, a class of 11 girls and 13 boys. I respectfully ask that all applause and comments be held until all graduates have been recognized and the entire class is announced. Westbrook Hayes Mathis. Brooks is the son of Miss Anna Lewis Mathis of Blakely and Mr. Charles Allen Mathis, Jr. of Arlington. He has been a member of the Warrior football team all 4 years of high school, receiving All-Region his junior and senior year, and was selected to play in the All-Star football game his senior year. Brooks was also a member of the Warrior basketball team for 5 years, received All-Region his junior and senior year, All-State his senior year, selected to play in the All-Star game his senior year, and chosen as Region Player of the Year his senior year. He has also played tennis his junior and senior year. This year, Brooks received the Scott Widener Memorial Scholarship. Brooks plans to attend Abraham Baldwin Agricultural College in the fall to major in business. Danielle Kelly Sheffield. Danielle is the daughter of Mr. and Miss Danny Byron Sheffield of Colquitt. She has been a member of the Hands Club all 4 years of high school. She holds the title of being the first female in SGA to have played football during her 8th grade year. Danielle played basketball for the Lady Warriors her freshman and sophomore year and was the team manager her junior and senior year. She played tennis her sophomore year and golf all 4 years of high school. She was a member of the track team all 4 years, where she placed in discus and shot put at state her freshman and sophomore year. Danielle plans to attend Georgia Southwestern University and major in exercise science. Coleman Matthew Bruner. Cole is the son of Mr. and Miss Charles Matthew Bruner of Edison. He has been a member of the Hands Club all 4 years of high school. He has been a member of the golf team for 4 years. Cole has also been a member of the football team for 4 years, winning 2 region championships during that time, as well as being selected as All-Region his senior year. At Honors Day, Cole has received several scholarships, including the Weston Lee Memorial Scholarship, the Dan and Bill Foster Memorial Scholarship, the Gail Hilly Memorial Scholarship, and the John Kimbrell English Scholarship. Cole plans to attend Abraham Baldwin Agricultural College and major in diversified agriculture and livestock management. Elizabeth Brooke Thornton. Brooke is the daughter of Mr. and Miss Jason Tyler Thornton and Mr. and Miss Tony Randall Clay, all of Colquitt. She has been a member of the Hands Club and a varsity cheerleader all 4 years of high school. She was on the Warrior yearbook staff her junior and senior year. Brooke plans to attend Georgia Southern University in the fall to major in nursing. Thomas Edwin Sasser IV. Ted is the son of Mr. and Miss Mr. Thomas Edwin Sasser III and Mr. and Miss Philip Anthony Evans, all of Blakely. He has played football all 4 years of high school and received All-Region his senior year. Ted also played baseball all 4 years of high school and received Honorable Mention his sophomore year and All-Region his junior year. This year, Ted received the Ted Bush Memorial Scholarship. Ted plans to attend Troy University in the fall. At this time, I would like to recognize the 19 honor graduates who wear the white cords. To be an honor graduate, one must have a cumulative high school weighted grade point average of 3.5 or above in math, science, social studies, and language courses, and must have maintained satisfactory academic conduct. These honor graduates include Anna Lee Lockhart. Anna Lee is the daughter of Mr. and Miss Jason Shane Lockhart of Blakely. She has been in the Hands Club all 4 years, serving as secretary her junior year. She has been on the Warrior yearbook staff her junior and senior year. She served as class vice president her junior year and homecoming representative her senior year. Anna Lee has participated in many sports while at SGA. She was a member of the varsity softball team for 5 years, receiving all region her freshman, sophomore, junior, and senior year, and all state her sophomore and senior year. She was also a part of the region champions for 5 years, state Final Four her 8th grade, freshman, and senior year, and state runner-up her senior year. Anna Lee has played basketball all 4 years of high school, where she has received all region her sophomore and senior year, played in the Final Four game her senior year, which was the first Final Four game appearance for the Lady Warriors in 20 years, and was selected to play in the GISA All-Star team her senior year. She has also been a member of the track team for 5 years, receiving all region her 8th grade, sophomore, and junior year, as well as being region champions for 2 years, region champion in the 4x100 team for 2 years, region champion in the 100-meter hurdles her junior year, finished in the top 8 at state finals for 100-meter hurdles, and finished in the top 4 at state finals for the 4x100 relay team her 8th grade, sophomore, and junior year. Anna Lee has played tennis for 3 years, being part of the region champions for 2 years and state Final Four for 2 years. This year, Anna Lee received the Scott Widener Memorial Scholarship. Anna Lee plans to attend Georgia Southern University and major in nursing. Alexis Brianna Moore. Alexis is the daughter of Mr. and Miss Charles Andrew Moore of Colquitt. She served as junior marshal last year at graduation. Alexis has been a member of the literary and one-act play cast throughout high school, where she has received first place in argumentative essay her junior year, first place in dramatic interpretation and duo interpretation her senior year, and received an Outstanding Actor Award at Region One Act Play her senior year. Alexis plans to attend Abraham Baldwin Agricultural College in the fall, with later plans to attend law school at Florida State University. Connor Davis Pickle. Connor is the son of Mr. and Miss Stephen Trent Pickle of Colquitt. He has been a member of the Hands Club as well as a member of Student Council. He played baseball 1 year of high school and basketball and football all 4 years of high school. His senior year, Connor received all region in football. Connor received the Greer Haddock Tyner Memorial Scholarship his junior year. Connor plans to attend Troy University, where he received the Trojan Leadership Scholarship and major in nursing. Keith Cameron Stewart. Casey is the son of Mr. and Miss Leonard Marvin Stewart of Jakin. He has been a member of Student Council, where he served as an officer all 4 years. He was a member of the track team all 4 years of high school, the cross-country team his sophomore year, and was also on the football team his junior and senior year. He was part of the Big Blue News broadcast show for our school his senior year. Last year at Honors Day, he received the W.T. Henry Memorial Scholarship and served as junior marshal at graduation. Casey was named Mr. SGA this year, as well as the Early County System Star Student. Casey currently serves in the Air Force Reserve Officer Training Corps and plans to attend Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University and major in aerospace engineering. Taylor Lance LaGuardia. Lance is the son of Mr. and Miss Richard Dodge LaGuardia IV of Colquitt. He has been a member of the Hands Club all 4 years of high school. He was selected as the resident artist for the Warriors Word newspaper staff during his freshman and sophomore years, and was chosen to be an escort for the homecoming court his junior year. He has played football all 4 years, where he and his Warrior team advanced to the second round of state playoffs his sophomore, junior, and senior years. In addition to football, Lance has also been a member of the Warrior golf team for 4 years, where he made it to the region tournament each year. During his junior year, Lance placed third in region and individuals and advanced to the GISA State Golf Finals, which was held at the Jackal Island Golf Club. Lance plans to attend Abraham Baldwin Agricultural College in the fall and pursue a degree in business. Bennett Cleveland Johnson. Bennett is the son of Mr. and Ms. Alto Lee Johnson of Colquitt. He has been a member of the cross-country team his sophomore, junior, and senior year, going to region and state all 3 years. He received an Outstanding Student Award in Technology his sophomore year. Bennett has been a member of the Big Blue News, SGA's first school news network, his junior and senior year. He was a member of the one-act playcast his senior year, which placed first in region and second in state, and he served as class vice president his senior year. Bennett plans to attend Abraham Baldwin Agricultural College in the fall. Collier Sheffield Harper. Collier is the son of Miss Jody Harper and Mr. Matt Harper, both of Blakely. As a member of Senior Beta, he served as communications director his junior year and historian and parliamentarian his senior year, and received an award for outstanding leadership this year. He has been a member of Student Council and the Warrior Yearbook staff his junior and senior year. He has received outstanding student awards in geometry his freshman year, history his sophomore year, and geography his junior year. Collier was selected as a participant of the Early County Youth Leadership Program his junior year, selected as a senior class superlative this year, received an academic letter for all 4 years of high school, and received the One South Bank Scholarship this year at Honors Day. He served as the team statistician for the Lady Warrior softball team his junior and senior year, and was a member of the Warrior varsity baseball team for all 4 years, receiving the Matthew Jernigan Memorial Scholarship his junior year. Collier plans to attend the University of Georgia in the fall to major in accounting. Emily Camille Ernest. Emily is the daughter of Mr. and Ms. John Mark Ernest of Donaldsonville. Emily received the Hugh O'Brien Youth Leadership Award and was a junior delegate in the Blakely Early County Chamber of Commerce Youth Leadership Academy and was recognized as a junior marshal. She served as the senior class treasurer this year, was a member of the Warriors Word newspaper staff her junior and senior year, where she served as editor-in-chief her senior year. She has won academic awards in Algebra 1, Algebra 3, Spanish 2, and Technology at Honors Day, named to the National Society of High School Scholars, the National Student Leadership Conference, tapped as the Mitchell EMC Youth Leadership nominee for SGA, and has received an academic letter for all 4 years of high school. She was a varsity cheerleader and played tennis, winning the singles title in 2019. She was also a UCA All-American cheerleader for 2 years and won the Pennant Forward Award for demonstrating leadership and spirit. Emily plans to attend the University of Georgia to major in exercise and sports science. MacArthur James Cox. Mac is the son of Mr. and Miss Michael Allen Cox of Blakely. He has been a member of the varsity track team all 4 years of high school and a member of the varsity football team his junior and senior year. Mac plans to attend Abraham Baldwin Agricultural College with plans to pursue a degree in engineering. Canton Gregory Connor. Canton is the son of Mr. and Miss Gregory Stewart Connor of Blakely. He received the highest average in Algebra 2 his sophomore year and the highest average in chemistry his junior year. He played golf for 3 years and football his sophomore and senior year. Canton also played basketball all 4 years of high school and received all region his senior year. Canton plans to attend the University of North Georgia in the fall. Samuel Jeremiah Askew. Sam is the son of Mr. and Miss Hollis Hand Askew of Arlington. He has been selected as class superlative by his peers and the faculty all 4 years of high school. He has served as class treasurer his freshman, sophomore, and junior year. Sam was a junior marshal at graduation last year and was also chosen as part of the Early County Youth Leadership Program last year. He was a member of the One Act Playcast his junior and senior year, and a part of the Big Blue News broadcast show for our school his junior year. He received a 4-year academic scholarship to Berry College, where he plans to attend in the fall to major in English as part of their English Scholars Program. Ellie Jewel Bridges. Ellie is the daughter of Mr. and Miss John Maddox Bridges, Jr. of Brinson. She served as homecoming representative her sophomore year. She played basketball and tennis for all 4 years of high school, track for 3 years, and was a member of the varsity cheerleader squad for 2 years. She was a member of the Early County Youth Leadership Team her junior year, and a member of the Warriors Word newspaper staff her junior and senior year. Her junior year, she was also a member of the region champion trio with literary. Ellie plans to attend Georgia College and State University to major in business. Abigail Taylor Brooks. Abigail is the daughter of Mr. and Miss Stanley Chad Brooks of Edison. She has served as homecoming court representative her freshman, junior, and senior year, as well as class superlative her freshman, sophomore, and senior year, being selected by classmates and faculty as Miss SGA her senior year. She has served as class president her junior and senior year, and was awarded the DAR Good Citizenship Award her senior year. She was a varsity cheerleader for football and basketball all 4 years of high school. Abby was a member of the Warrior Yearbook staff her junior and senior year, where she served as editor-in-chief her senior year, as well as was awarded the Martha Dozier Memorial Yearbook Scholarship this year. Abby plans to attend Georgia Southern University, majoring in business with a minor in marketing. John Aiden Bruner. Aiden is the son of Mr. and Miss John Travis Bruner of Coleman. He has been a member of the Hands Club and the Calhoun County 4-H Club all 4 years of high school. He received the Bill and Dan Foster Memorial Scholarship his freshman year and the Ann Jean Gibbs Senior English Scholarship his senior year. He was a member of the varsity baseball and football team all 4 years of high school. In football, he received honorable mention his sophomore year, all-region his junior and senior year, and selected to play in the All-Star football game his senior year. Aiden plans to attend Abraham Baldwin Agricultural College and major in agribusiness. Savannah Brooke Bradford. Savannah is the daughter of Mr. and Miss George Richard Bradford of Colquitt. She served as junior marshal last year at graduation, was a member of the Hands Club and Student Council all 4 years of high school, and served as class president her freshman and sophomore year and secretary her senior year. She was a member of the Warriors Word newspaper staff her junior and senior year. Savannah was a member of the Lady Warriors varsity softball team her 8th grade year and all 4 years of high school, where she has received numerous awards and recognition, such as breaking the school record for most strikeouts in a season and wins in a season, was part of the 5 region championships, 2 Final Four appearances, 2 Elite 8 appearances, and the 2019 state runner-ups. She was also selected as the GISA Softball Player of the Year for 2017, 2018, 2019, and All-State all 4 years of high school, and All-Region all 5 years that she played. Savannah plans to attend Gulf Coast State College on a scholarship to continue her education and softball career and major in business and finance. Ethan Min Pham. Ethan is the son of Mr. Chow Pham and Miss Nu Fong Nguyen of Arlington. He was a member of the track team his freshman year and the tennis team his freshman and sophomore year. He served as junior marshal last year at graduation and received an academic letter for all 4 years of high school this year at Honors Day. Ethan was a part of the peer tutoring program his sophomore and junior year. He was a member of the Hands Club all 4 years of high school, as well as a crew member of the one-act playcast his senior year. He made graphics for the SGA Athletics Facebook page his junior and senior year and was a part of the Big Blue News broadcast show his junior and senior year. Ethan plans to attend the University of Georgia to pursue a bachelor's degree in computer science. Savannah Reese Davis. Savannah is the daughter of Mr. and Miss James Harvey Davis, Jr. of Blakely. She has served as junior marshal at graduation last year. She was the Georgia Certificate of Merit recipient and was selected as Governor's Honors semifinalist her junior year. She was a member of the region runner-up one-act playcast for 4 years that also placed second in the state this year, and she was also awarded All-Region Actress. Savannah was in literary her freshman, junior, and senior year, where she won second in region and third in state in humorous competition her junior year, and first in region in humorous competition her senior year. She was a member of the Hands Club all 4 years and was on the Warrior's Word newspaper staff her junior year. She was chosen as homecoming representative this year, as well as homecoming queen by her classmates. Savannah plans to attend the University of Georgia to major in theater. Bridget Denise Peterson. Bridget is the daughter of Mr. and Miss William Wayne Womble of Colquitt. She has been a member of the Student Council and Hands Club all 4 years of high school, serving as president of Hands Club her senior year. She served as president of the Beta Club her senior year and received an Outstanding Leadership Award this year at Honors Day. This year at Honors Day, she also received the Henry Nell Middleton Scholarship and the First State Bank Scholarship. Bridget received the highest GPA her sophomore year and has received an academic letter for all 4 years of high school. She has been a member of the Warrior's Word newspaper staff her junior and senior year. Her junior year, she received the University of Georgia Certificate of Merit. She was a member of the varsity basketball team and track team for 2 years, the tennis team for 5 years, and the varsity cheer squad for 4 years. She was a member of the literary trio her junior and senior year, winning region her senior year. Bridget has received a scholarship from the Scottish Rite Scholarship Foundation of Georgia and the Knowledge of Peanuts Scholarship Award at the Miss National Peanut Festival pageant, where she scored the highest on the peanut knowledge test out of 42 contestants. Bridget plans to attend the University of Georgia in the fall to major in pre-pharmacy.
The state of Georgia awards Hope scholarships for tuition, fees, and books to qualified students. Hope is determined by the College Board and counts all academic subjects in grades 9 through 12. To be eligible, a student must have a 3.0 cumulative GPA for all academic classes. We are pleased to announce that 21 of our 24 graduates qualify for this award. Congratulations. The Beta students are wearing the gold tassels and gold and black cords or gold stoles. To wear a gold and black cord, a student must have a core academic average of 90 or above and be in good standing with the Beta organization. To wear a gold stole, a student must be an honor graduate with a core academic average of 93 or above and have remained in good standing with the Beta organization for 3 consecutive years. Special awards go to our valedictorian and salutatorian. Our valedictorian is Savannah Reese Davis. And salutatorian is Ethan Min Pham. Congratulations for earning the highest scholastic averages in your class. Each year, the SGA faculty selects members of the senior class to receive the Good Citizen Award. The student receiving this year's awards have always exemplified good citizenship wherever they are. They have shown to SGA and to others outstanding qualities of participation, school spirit, and willingness to help. The recipients are Best Girl Citizen, Bridget Denise Peterson. Best Boy Citizen, Collier Sheffield Harper. The SGA faculty also selects members of the senior class to receive the Best All-Around Student Awards. This year's recipients have participated in and have excelled in many areas of our school, have shown leadership in these activities, and have won individual and team awards in special areas. They have demonstrated a warrior spirit of cooperation. They have set examples for others to follow. They have truly been well-rounded students. We are pleased to present awards for Best All-Around Girl, Abigail Taylor Brooks. Best All-Around Boy, Westbrook Hayes Mathis. I would like to recognize the top 8 juniors who were selected to serve as junior marshals. To be a junior marshal, one must have a 90 or above cumulative average. Please hold your applause until all of the junior marshals have been announced. The junior marshals for this year include Mara Caitlin Green, Henry Archie Harbin, Haley Elizabeth Hargrove, Amelia Lynn Harrell, Rylan Lewis O'Hearn, Ansley Taylor Smith, Michael Alexander Turner, and Laurel Ann Wilkerson. Congratulations. The Bible says in Romans 12:6-7, we have different gifts according to the grace given to each of us. If your gift is foretelling, then foretell in accordance with your faith. If it is serving, then serve. If it is teaching, then teach. We would not be here tonight if we had not been blessed with teachers and coaches who willingly and selfishly shared their gift of knowledge. The dedication, time, and love they have shared with us as we are here and as we are their own have not gone unnoticed. They have helped prepare us for the next step the graduates are about to take, and we are truly grateful. Will the faculty members present tonight please stand? Thank you. Mr. Dalrymple, head of school, will now give his speech to the class of 2020.
I could stand here tonight and travel down memory lane. We could talk about all the accolades of class of 2020. They surely have paved a successful path and left a mark on the Warrior Almanac. However, we are going to applaud them for something much more honorable, something I hope they remember and they can take with them for the rest of their lives. These seniors have experienced an event in history that no other class at SGA has at this point of their academic career. These seniors have overcome a situation that no other graduating SGA class ever has, and these seniors finished their final moments of a bittersweet end like no other group at SGA. The class of 2020 is truly making history and have learned two things that most seniors don't truly understand at this point in their life. State literary, baseball, golf, track, tennis, spring break, fun day, honors day, athletic banquet, grad bash, and prom. All these long-awaited normal expectations of a school year were not experienced by this group of students. Yet the absence of all these experiences taught this SGA class of 2020 the first life lesson I want to praise them for. They have proved to me that they truly know how to be more grateful and to cherish the little things in your life. The SGA class of 2020 had probably heard from so many students before them that old familiar and famous phrase of not rushing your senior year because it will fly by. We all know at the age of 17 and 18, most have the urge to move on. Students may desire to stay comfortable in the SGA nest, but all experience that feeling of excitement to move on, to try something bigger and something new. It's almost something we feel entitled to, like we deserve the right to move out of Damascus and get gone. Yet the class of 2020 has learned that being grateful for every day in Damascus, Georgia, at SGA is something that shouldn't be taken lightly. With the attitude of gratefulness, a perspective of awareness has grown. The SGA class of 2020 has seen firsthand that life is not fair. Life doesn't always go your way. We can't control everything that comes our way. No amount of education, medicine, money, or want to gives us our way sometimes. The SGA class of 2020 have realized that in the face of a pandemic, when all the world around us is unsettled, there is a choice. We may not be able to control a virus or how it affects our life, but we have control of our attitude, our words, and our choices on how to perceive what is going on. The SGA class of 2020 has displayed their maturity in a tough situation, and I respect them all the more so because of these hard lessons y'all are living so well. God is preparing them for what is ahead, and they should be applauded for navigating these waters better than most. Class of 2020, remember the nest at SGA is here if you need it. We are always here for you. Keep God first in your life and stay humble. Know we love you and we're proud of you. Congratulations, 2020.
I will now begin roll call for the class of 2020. Savannah Reese Davis. Bridget Denise Peterson. Ethan Min Pham. Savannah Brooke Bradford. Ellie Jewel Bridges. Samuel Jeremiah Askew. Abigail Taylor Brooks. John Aiden Bruner. Emily Camille Ernest. MacArthur James Cox. Canton Gregory Connor. Collier Sheffield Harper. Bennett Cleveland Johnson. Taylor Lance LaGuardia. Alexis Brianna Moore. Anna Lee Lockhart. Connor Davis Pickle. Keith Cameron Stewart. Elizabeth Brooke Thornton. Thomas Edwin Sasser IV. Coleman Matthew Bruner. Danielle Kelly Sheffield. Westbrook Hayes Mathis.
Hey y'all. LG, let go and let God. That's what my mama told me the first day of senior year, all the days I stressed about where I would attend college, the day of the state championship, the days I wrecked my car this year. Yes, days, plural. The days I worried about the virus during the many, and I mean many, weeks of quarantine. The day that the rest of our senior year got canceled, and the days I worried about what to say in this speech. Through all of the craziness of quarantine, I think I've realized how many blessings we actually do have. It has taught me that the little things in life are what really matters. Just like Clarissa Wilde once said, people say you don't know what you've got until it's gone. Truth is, you knew what you had, you just never thought you'd lose it. As many of you know, I really don't like school. There are so many other things that I would way rather be doing, but I never thought that there would be a point where I would do anything just to walk through the halls of SGA with my classmates, to hear everyone ask Miss Chan questions about Donald Trump just to get her completely off topic, to hear Miss Teresa call me hips just one more time and always remind me that it will catch up to me one day, to hope that Coach B did not see me on my phone and think maybe he won't take it this time, to have just one more chance at a state title with all my girls, or to sit at the lunch table with some of my very best friends. We've all had so many memories together, bad and good. Whether it be arguing about spring break and about the prom bus, all of the huddle house dates after college classes, the lunch table getting mad at me for being so lost in every conversation and repeatedly saying, "Wait, what?" All of the pool days at Abby's house, or our jam sessions in Ellie's truck Ruby after every game, there was never a dull moment. I know that we may not understand why we've been put through these hard times in the last few months, but I know deep down that there's a bigger meaning and purpose that God has in store. In John 13:7, Jesus said, "You do not understand what I am doing, but someday you will." I want to thank my family, my friends, my classmates, my coaches, and all of the SGA faculty and family for getting all of us where we are today and leaving such a big impact on my life. Thank you, Daddy and Coach Woody, for always going above and beyond for me and the softball program and always turning each team into a true family. Thank you, Miss Becky, for making this event possible for the class of 2020. A few weeks ago, the thought of graduation seemed impossible for me, but somehow you've made it all work. Thank you, Coach D, for always pushing us to follow God's word and treating us all like family. To my classmates, I wish every single one of you a successful life and an amazing journey. But through it all, I pray that you always remember to let go and let God through each and every situation. This is not a goodbye, but a see you soon. I've looked forward to this day for a while, but it seems unreal that it's already here and that our time together is almost up. No matter what, though, I know that you will always hold such a special place in my heart. Lastly, thank you, SGA, and all of my classmates for a great 13 years. They'll never be forgotten. Thank you.
All right, if everybody can please stand for the SGA alma mater. If you could bow your heads in a word of prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for this night. Thank you for these seniors and what they mean to our school and to our community. Thank you to all the parents. And Lord, we just thank you for everything you do for us. I pray that you continue to be with our nation as we travel these uncharted waters. Bless these seniors as they move to the next chapter in their life. In your name I pray. Amen. Congratulations to the class of 2020. Congratulations to the class of 2020. You may sling your hats up. All right, as we close tonight, we appreciate y'all coming. We are doing something a little different tonight. And I know this has all been unique, but we will release each senior. We will call your name, and they will be released with your family. Again, thank y'all for coming tonight and being a part of this special night. Y'all have a great group of kids. Our first senior, Savannah Davis. Our next senior to leave out, Miss Bridget Peterson. Our next senior, Mr. Ethan Pham. Our next senior, Miss Savannah Bradford. Our next senior, Miss Ellie Bridges. Mr. Sam Askew. Miss Abigail Brooks. Mr. Aiden Bruner.